just absolutely horrid games. Like, I don't think I've even had games this bad. It's like, as long as I've played this game, I don't think I've had games this bad. They're fucking terrible. Absolutely terrible. Look at this shit. Like, I knew when it started happening right here. Like, it felt like something's broken. Which is why I dodged to. And then it was just all of this shit. It didn't even make sense. It was so incredibly bad. These games were horrid. No idea. Absolutely no idea, guys. Oh my god. I have no idea what's happening, guys. It was, I couldn't do anything. It was terrible. And we had terrible teammates, too. Really makes me think it had to be EOMM or DDA, because it was awful. Absolutely awful. Crazy crap, guys. I don't know. I was actually planning on playing comp today, and then that started happening. It's just like fucking like 5 hours of just bad games. I don't know, guys. I don't understand what's going on. Hopefully today's games are a lot better, but I have no idea what this is. it was beyond, like, just... I was, like, questioning my sanity and shit. I should have just logged off, and I didn't. I kept trying to figure out what's going on, and it just made everything worse. Yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll see what's going on tonight, guys, but I don't... Like, shit like this makes me want to quit and play Overwatch again. Like, it wasn't like us playing against harder players or anything either. And, like, the weird thing is, like, we haven't, by the way, we didn't have games like this at all, like, the last couple days. It just, out of nowhere, just happened. The weird thing was, yesterday morning, first game, by the way, was like that, and I quit out of it, and then it went away. The weird thing was, like, the second game... There's literally someone that said exactly the same thing. I don't remember the guy's... don't remember exactly what game it was in. But it was... There's one guy that's like, oh my god, my teammates are awful. Why are my games losses this morning? And then it was like foreshadowing. And like 2 hours later... Like 2 hours later, the same thing just started happening to me. Just right here. Like, it was legit like 2 hours later. It just started happening. And the rest of the games that day were exactly that way. They're absolutely terrible. Like, I don't... Like, everything felt delayed. People were warping around, so it was next to impossible to actually hit them. When they do hit them, they're just doing like 50% damage. And then I was just getting like one tapped out of nowhere. I don't understand. Also, there's an absolute shitload of cheaters yesterday. Once again, I never, ever should actually never should report people. Never reporting people ever again. I did. Yes, 2 days ago, at this point. I did 2 days ago. And then yesterday, it was just like every other game. It's just cheaters. Sometimes the games had 2 in it. Unbelievable. Oh my god. Absolutely terrible games. Horrid. Mind-numbingly horrid games. Like the thing I've been trying to get away from. everything ironed out. I thought I fixed everything, and it was just... That's all it was. All it was all day. Why? Really good question, guys. I still have no idea. Well, if I was less stubborn, guys... Oh, by the way, it's going to be 70 on Monday. And we're in the beginning of March. That aside, if I was less stubborn, and if I felt less like this is a mission for me, I would have quit Rivals already. I'm very certain. If any other person actually experienced this shit, they would have quit already. I guess you have to notice it first, because if you don't notice it, you aren't gonna like. You'll just go, oh, I guess I'm on a loss streak now. Oh, you know, I'll put aside the statistical significance, you know, the chances of you actually losing so many games in a row if the SBM is remotely on. Yeah, just do ranked, and I don't think it has anything to do with console players. And one of the reasons I don't play ranked is because I had this happening in rank. Those people with aim assist in ranked. Let's see. Like, I had this weird shit. Like, every game, I had just people fucking following me around. Like, oddly, just constantly aware of what I was doing and where I was going. Like everyone was hard commenting me. I even fucking changed my name halfway through, and they still kept doing it. I don't, like... Oh my god, guys, if you've watched my channel before, you know, like, I believe that we're kind of on the edge of, like, telepathy thing, and it's like I'm a beacon transmitting my location to people, and it just, everyone just responds to it. It's fucking weird. And I watch streamers play, and people just ignore them. I watch some big streamers play, and, like, they literally destroy the enemy team, just sit in the middle, like, my favorite is just watching, what's his name? Super TF. Watch Super TF play Wolverine. He literally dives into their line. No one fucking attacks him, and he just walks around killing people as Wolverine. And you're like, what? Does he have an immunity field or something? What's going on here? Like, what? What is even happening at this point? I don't understand. Like the only time Wolverine actually does well is if you ignore him and allow him just to screw your tanks. And why would you do that? I don't know. I fought Oni. Fucking crazy. This should be easy. Oh, but everything felt off yesterday. Everything felt delayed too. I was actually looking because they had the tournaments yesterday. It could be that they fucked with the servers or something. I don't know. There's a lot of really weird shit. I've seen people like micro teleport. Like, they just desync and move, like, they snap really fast to different locations. Like, the servers are lagging, but the pings are fine. It literally, I should have just called things. I should just recognize that it was a bad day and just quit. And I didn't. And I just made everything more miserable. First game's usually a shit show too, guys, so... Immediately aware again. like getting hard commed in every game, but people don't hard comm unless they're in a pre-made and quick play. Fucking me too. Me too, Psylocke. Christ.
Come to me.
This is gonna hurt. This is natural anger.
Like, look at this shit. You know, I'm over here and they're coming over to that side now. And one tap by the Widow. Instantly headshot.
My hunt.
Makes you think it's stream sniping. But I had, like, legit had it happen all the time off stream. I know what they're doing.
We are undefeated.
Step aside. Sayonara, sniper. Sayonara. Step aside.
Buddy.
Place looks ready to come down.
But
What a difference.
A nice deep freeze.
Step aside. Someone is attacking from afar. Farewell.
runs too fast.
It's fire time! Mission area. Keep going.
No.
Farewell.
I literally just go wherever I am.
Born again!
They spotted us. What a difference.
My favorite
Yeah.
Out of sight. Plasma!
Burst! It's the grand finale.
Die. No, we made it.
And so your story ends.
A nice deep freeze. This whole area is completely destructible.
A long distance attack? Watch out. Sayonara sniper.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Rest well, my people.
Just ran away.
I feel like I'm being watched.
Would have been the appropriate response.
We better test this out. They've almost got it. Your mark.
Still better, but her accuracy still looks like shit, so.
Not taking much damage. A long distance attack. Step aside.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Sayonara sniper.
And yesterday's games, guys, if they happened to comp, I would have freaked out. Like, if I had that happening in comp, I would have ripped out my hair.
Enemies can become friends, but only if we show our foes respect.
"30 seconds before you attack. Get ready."
You are not the Psylocke I knew.
No,
Ah, good morning, person. You are indeed a person. You check the box.
My
Person
duty
check.
is to strike down
Maybe. Maybe you're AI.
and then return home.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
In times like these,
Railing?
with power must be at their best.
Pretty sure you could dash to the railing.
Be strong together.
My blade seems sharper. Here they come now.
Probably blew it up.
This is gonna hurt.
Could blow it up. Mines?
The mission area is yours to capture now. We captured the mission area. We are undefeatable.
Defense vault.
Now I am survivors.
No idea what's going on here. Like I don't have a team.
Nicely.
No. Like these guys are just fucking sitting here waiting for me. Fuck off. He just double headshot us.
That's 3.
You never report people in this game, guys. You report people in this game, you just get more cheaters. It likes the idea that you can be used for anti-cheat. Don't do it.
My blade seems sharper.
You guys are shitbirds too. AFK. And then they call for backup the moment you go anywhere. Not a robot.
I am ready to put on a show.
My hunt continues. Step aside.
The ACC do that? Account? Accuracy? I'm gonna go next, guys.
Hurricane incoming! We are too few.
The pre-made, and we're getting hard focused.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Be strong together.
Darn, we lost. Next game. Unreal. Continues, guys.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Very weird. Feels an awful lot like there's someone giggling somewhere paying a shitload of money for this stuff. Basically the only one that did anything and then just kept getting followed around. Stop playing for 30 seconds and we just lose instantly. So. Next game. Like the story of like video games in general, it always feels like I'm getting stream sniped and it feels like someone's paying a shitload of money for fuckers basically just to fuck around with me. Like every time I went to a location, as you guys saw, there's literally people that went there. That also means people are possibly cheating on top of it, and they're also hard comming my location. If they aren't like on comms together, putting aside hard comming me specifically in the first place, then they're all cheating and go to the same location because they know I'm going to flank. I don't fucking know.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
My order is sharp. My mind is sharper.
Actually, do that. I have a lot of really weird games in the last 24 hours, I would say. We also can't win 1v1s for some reason. I don't understand that. Where I used to be able to assassinate people, now I do like half damage to them. Well, you change. Yeah, you change where you're going. That's the whole. That's part of flanking is literally finding a flank, right? People move, you go somewhere else. I go somewhere else, and there's people there.
We'll be coming in 30 seconds.
Definitely.
Stay strong. You're mine.
Well, you got your kingdom. How does it feel?
You are living proof that even the most brilliant mortal will
We're currently playing quick play. I don't play ranked. I played rank and I started getting really weird shit with no regs but I'm pretty sure the game has DDA in it at this point. EOMM DDA. EOMM is basically where it makes matches that are wins or losses to increase engagement and basically sell skins. And then DDA is where basically it changes how much you can influence the game. Basically damage reduction in the case of this game.
Step aside. What a disgrace.
Did right on damage to him.
Lovely.
Your god is
A
suffering.
nice deep breathe.
Farewell.
Getting through her. Her.
Stop them.
Make it out. Diamond? Yeah, I'm GM3 right now. Almost GM2.
You're mine.
And that's where I stopped playing, because when you do half damage to people, guys, that really pisses you off. Because I can normally single, like I can literally just eradicate and assassinate people, but for some strange reason, especially in the last day, I just not doing damage to people makes no sense.
Has arrived.
Shooting through him. Still shooting through him. Doing like half damage to him when they hit.
Mine life. You're mine.
Enemy in our sight.
Pulse charge.
Us against the world. Lock on them.
Step aside. Out of sight.
Get the fuck.
Lift your wings.
Double kill.
What a disgrace.
Even yesterday, in the couple games where I actually won, it literally felt like it wasn't actually doing anything, wasn't working properly. Shooting through him, shooting through that guy, not doing the right amount of damage. Shooting through the Groot, not doing the right amount of damage.
Sayonara. Step aside.
E2 Psylocke. Shooting through the Groot.
Farewell.
Dead. Psylocke Crosshair? Unfortunately, that does not influence your aim assist. Excuse me, your hit registration.
My hunt continues. Step aside.
Crosshairs, if they're made correctly by the developers, the reason the crosshairs look the way that they do is if it changes size, that's because it's the distribution of your bullets.
What a
That's where your distribution of bullets should actually fall if the game's programmed correctly.
sayonara. You're mine.
He should be dead. Still should be dead.
That one hurts.
This will do nicely. Out of sight. On to the next.
He's not taking the right amount of damage.
I needed that.
Christ. Super spongy. Sure.
I am ready to go.
Defensible.
Only 60 seconds left. Disappear!
That was defensible.
This is just one of your tricks, right, Loki?
Not doing the right amount of damage to the Black Panther. Right. We're mixing. Who do you main in Overwatch? I did Mei and Pharah. However, in Overwatch 2, I only played Pharah because they fucked up Mei. Mei was almost completely based around her CC and area control, and they basically took that away from her. As they weeded out a lot of the CC in Overwatch 2. Healers are dead, guys. I literally use the basic crosshair. I use basic crosshairs for everything. I don't really understand the obsession people have with crosshairs. I think it originates from Counter-Strike, in which your crosshair literally doesn't matter at all. It's just a dot, right? Because Counter-Strike relies on spray patterns as opposed to weapons that change in how they function. Like your... Well, they do still change on your function, but mainly just based on spray patterns. Got through her. Jesus fucking Christ. Christ. Bye. Defensive ult. Take you either, Magneto. And missed it. Look off. No, the funny thing is about the hit registration issues on fucking Mr. Fantastic is he's so fucking huge. That's what she said. No. And my shift wasn't up. You shouldn't, like, ever miss him. Especially when he's in his big form, you know, where he gets muscular. When he's muscular, he's, like, bigger than the most, I think, bigger than all the tanks. I don't think there's a tank bigger than him, but you have problems actually shooting him, which doesn't make sense. Like his model's bugged or something.
Only 60 seconds left. That's 3.
Yo.
What a difference.
Shooting through him. I stopped his ult early? What? Hey, bud.
I am ready to put on a show. The final 10 seconds.
We're probably gonna get ulted by Magneto here in a second. Run away. Him?
Again! Bring on the chaos.
The grand finale.
Out of sight.
Second chance is over.
There we go, the healers are dead. Oh my god, maybe the servers were just fucked this morning. I don't know. Sunday's games were or Saturday's games were absolutely terrible. Like, horridly bad. Did much better this one. Big win, guys! Oh my god. Blech. And an MVP. So small things, guys. But, like, I'd rather never go back to Overwatch, to be perfectly... Maybe not never, but most likely never go back to Overwatch. It's not because I hate it, I just played so much of it. This is better, that's more in line with how we normally perform. Accuracy is still low. Much better. And there's honestly just... Even though I play a shitload of Psylocke, there's a lot of characters in this game that I like. There's a lot of characters in this game that I like but just aren't good right now. Like Iron Man, for instance, needs to be fixed. Torch needs to be fixed. His E is still broken, where it doesn't deal with vertical heights differences properly. If it hits targets, it doesn't drop to the ground, and it should. Like if it encounters something it can't negotiate, like the pile of fire should drop to the ground at the feet of like a shield or a wall, or really anything that stops it hitting a person. So you can actually use his area denial buff of it, which is the best part of his kit. Storm is too strong, too. I hope they nerf her so she's usable again. Like a lot of flyers. Overwatch really only had Pharah. I guess they had Echo eventually, but I wasn't really into Echo.
That she's sharp. My mind is sharper.
Thanks for the likes on TikTok, by the way, guys. I appreciate it. As always. You guys are beautiful.
I fought Oni, slayed demons. This should be easy.
30 seconds before you attack.
God, maybe just having a really off day yesterday. I don't know what's going on. World's on fire or something. Maybe it's daylight savings time. Prior to daylight savings time is actually turning over.
My blade seems sharper.
The world knew. Usually with off days like that, you can correlate to something just exploding in the world or something, but I don't think anything did yesterday.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
He just teleported through the fucking wall. Bro.
Getting harder than ever. Out of sight. Step aside. You lose, demon. Sayonara. Healing magic. Lovely.
We are in the front. Prepare
Step
yourself.
aside. Sayonara. My blade seems sharper. This will do nicely. You lose, demon.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Farewell. Healing magic. Lovely. Step aside.
Through him. Watching me through the wall.
I don't give a step aside.
Get that vehicle moving again.
My blade seems sharper.
Enemy in front of us.
You're mine.
My That fishman called in his
Farewell.
stupid friends.
Unfortunately, they have,
By the eye of Agamotto.
oh, I actually tried to dodge that. Blech.
Farewell.
Through him. Okay.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Like, everything in my streaming setup or just my game, just my computer just went to shit yesterday. Like, mid-stream. Everything works fine, but it still doesn't look fine. Like, it feels like my tracking's worse.
Farewell.
The registration's worse, too. You see him just teleport just now?
Farewell.
And
Sayonara. Mind over matter. Hitting harder than behind you.
but
This will do nicely.
where it's like my FPS looks like shit right now too. I don't know why. It fucked my monitor or something. Figuratively fucked my monitor. No healers, just go with what we got. Bonds, very unfortunate. And we got no teammates, apparently.
Your nation has some strange subjects, Namor.
Reborn once more. Step aside.
What'd I do, guys? What happened? Why does everything look like shit? I don't know.
Hitting harder than ever.
I'm doing this my way.
You clear the street.
Got through him.
Out of sight.
And random fucking magic. Alright.
My hunt continues.
My turn now.
Step aside.
This is real firepower.
Through her.
Human magic. Lovely. Step aside.
Hurricane incoming.
Done.
This is enough. Out of sight.
Make haste. We must reach the World Tree soon. The World Tree lies ahead.
Mine. You're mine.
Fast! Grace us with victory! Victory, Bill.
Anybody want some huts?
Not taking the
Sounds like an enemy because he's so loud.
human magic. Lovely.
My favorite!
You're not.
Hey, bud.
That's three. Only 60 seconds left.
Sayonara.
Shooting through her. I have no charges up.
Step aside. This will do nicely.
Looks like bullets break your magic.
Sayonara.
Is that a pun? Because she is magic? There you go. And we're dead. Everything feels like shit, guys. I spent like the last month, maybe not month, last 2 weeks tuning stuff since we basically last played comp seriously. And it's just like it all went to shit in a day. I don't even understand it.
Out of sight.
As I mentioned before, I'm pretty sure a component in my computer's just dying. It's just, it hasn't died. It's just like slowly dying.
I will clear path.
He's going for fucking medkit at full HP.
I have reawakened.
Also weird, normally you get a team with healers on it, but no tanks. And for some reason we're getting tanks with no healers.
Not taking.
Well, you
Very weird.
set to win 'em all.
EOMM. Alright, we're gonna try restarting things here and see if we can fix it. Absolutely. Actually, let's see. He's wrong or something, guys? I don't know. Don't know. It almost feels like I changed something, but I didn't change anything. I don't remember changing anything. Something changed? Or nothing changed. It was like right in the middle of our stream, too. Yesterday. Very weird. Well, happy Sunday, guys. Hope you guys are a wonderful morning. Good.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
My knowledge is sharp. My mind is sharper.
Get ready.
Better.
So you have decided to join me in the fight against the surface world after all. I knew you would make the right choice.
This is but a temporary alliance. However, should you choose to join your mutant brethren on Krakoa,
Krakoa.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the area. Got it?
Farewell.
Take the right amount of damage.
Healing magic. Out of sight. This will do nicely.
I'm not taking the right amount of damage.
Farewell.
When does this open? Okay.
Farewell.
Not open. There he goes.
I am ready to put on a show.
Out of sight. Let me guess. Your name, my friend?
Did I get in time? I did. I didn't get the heal. Good to good, guys. Let's see.
You're mine.
RNG unlucky.
Back to the ocean's depths. Out of sight. Now I see. Step aside.
Trusted my healers, guys. Didn't happen. What happens when you trust people?
My mind cannot be sneaking.
Oh.
Invisible? Please, we're hurt. Let me guess. Your name, my friend? Farewell. Step aside.
I am ready to put on
A defense vault out of her. Just ate my fucking round. Yeah. My shift, I think, just came up. Magneto literally saved this guy's life as it ate all my shit when I went to go kill him.
Step aside.
Where the fuck are my shots going?
That's 3.
Like, I think I did like quarter of his HP instead of basically 4/5 or basically all of his HP, including the dash through him. Fucking understand what's going on with the servers right now, guys. Or the game.
Your day ends, demon. Farewell.
Be dead as well. It was not. Actually looks fine, guys. Our damage reduction, we have about 50% damage reduction on our character right now.
Only 60 seconds left.
So even though 40% actually is about on par, and I haven't been really shooting the tanks,
Enemy has arrived.
exclusively shooting tanks or anything. Even though it's on par, we aren't doing the right amount of damage for some reason. Which is possibly DDA, there's something fucked up with my system, I'm not exactly sure.
I am ready to put on a show.
Sayonara.
dead. Like, the game doesn't want you to kill people, which is where DDA comes in. DDA is dynamic difficulty adjustment, or in the case of Rivals, a better way of thinking of it, guys, is dynamic damage reduction, because that's what it does. It basically stops you from killing people or basically doing anything in the game. Plenty of basically perpendicular shots we shut up to kill people, and it just wasn't doing anything to them. The game's just not letting us to do it. The weird thing is sometimes we'll actually just shut off, like right now, we just overran them. So, now we're doing the right amount of damage to this guy. Are we gonna kill this guy too? Now, see? So the guy that we basically couldn't assassinate the entire game, it turned off like in the last 30 seconds, and then we just immediately overwhelmed the point. It's like almost, it literally feels like this is intentional. It feels like the game is intentionally doing this to drive engagement numbers, which is really, really concerning in a very skill-oriented game that's even happening or being considered happening. If you guys think it's crazy, EA has Activision has a white paper on it, and NetEase has a white paper on EOMM, which is where they change the outcome of matches for engagement and basically monetary reward. It's basically a way of wording that. So they make more money off people that are having a good time. But they try to engineer the good times to make you spend more money. Not where we want to be, guys.
My hunt continues.
I know it's not just in fucking quick play. One of the reasons I'm playing quick play is because we've had it happen in comp. A lot in comp where I can literally just tell things are different. Hell just fucking ran away because I was over there. Jesus Christ. Made shit.
Do not let these demons stop us from our goal.
Only 60 seconds left.
So their entire team's trying to counter me now. Found car shit.
I don't think you're mine.
Next time, you may
Not exactly a carriage ride from the car, but it'll have to do.
the ocean with you.
Keep up the momentum.
Sayonara. You pay for your transgression. Step aside. Farewell.
Let us pay Dracula a visit and end his vile schemes.
What a difference.
Excuse me, game.
Out of sight.
There we go. Someone, of course, spawned behind me.
Don't let anything stand in your way.
Shooting through him. You can see the shots going through his model and they don't do anything.
My hunt continues. Step aside.
A little help, please.
Out of sight.
Only 60 seconds left. To put on a show. Shields up.
This is real firepower!
Down to 30 seconds. You're mine.
I just got shot inside my cloak, guys.
Out of sight. Now I might survive this.
Not my cloak, my alt.
Final 10 seconds.
Basically back and not doing right amount of damage again.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
So it turned off at point 1, and that for basically the last 30 seconds, which basically allowed us to take it. And then was like, I'd say half strength after point 1 to point 2. And at the end here basically it's just full on again. DDA that is. So we can't win. Because you're doing basically half damage. You can't do anything.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Nothing to do with it. That was 100% designed to be a loss for us. And so they do weird shit like this. I'm pretty sure it's DDA, guys. They do weird shit where basically we couldn't do anything. If you guys didn't know, we basically did absolutely nothing for up until we captured point 1. We did basically nothing for up until the last 30 seconds where we captured point 1, where we basically just wiped their entire team because we did the right amounts of damage. And then it seemingly turned back on partially, where we're basically getting pushed back to our spawn, and there's relatively nothing we could do about it. It was off until we captured point 2, and then, or half strength maybe, and then up until the bridge at the end there, where basically we couldn't do anything anymore. We couldn't actually do damage to them. Great shit, guys. Drive engagement is the end result. You want people to feel as though they're actually having fun, and it's an engaging... Obviously, you don't want things to end early, which is why, by the way, I don't know what the 3-point cap is even called. You know where you have 3 different rounds, the 3-round map? The 3-round map, basically, there's almost no games that end in 2 points, right? They don't end in 2 rounds, because it's designed where it turns on, usually in the second round, for the team that lost the first round. If it's a blowout, it'll turn on in the second round, and then it usually turns off in the third round. So you'll basically have win, loss, win. It is usually the way it goes. Because they don't want you to have it end in 2 rounds, right? Most of the time, it doesn't end in 2 rounds. Not on all the time, though. And I don't really know exactly. I'm still trying to figure out what triggers it. It's not win-loss streaks, because I've definitely been on just a normal 50-50. And then, like yesterday, just went into a massive fucking loss streak for like 20 rounds. I think it has something to do with possibly if the other people are having issues or if they haven't been playing much, so they want to make them feel really good. You can make up a lot of criteria for it. If they just bought skins, that's the killer. That's the killer one, is if they just bought something from a store. Want to feel good about it. You could actually figure this out with statistics. At least the EOM part, it'd be very difficult to figure out DDA, but if DDA is on, it's basically going to equate to an effect in EOM in the first place, so they're kind of inclusive of each other. Not on full strength for the entire map because that leads to blowouts, and they don't want that because that makes you quit. They want to make you think that you have a chance, is the way it comes down when you don't. Which basically that round would have been a complete blowout. Adding to our massive amounts of losses, yeah. Like, this is where it started, guys. I knew immediately. This round right here, it turned on for almost the entire round. This is another one where it turned on. I still remember this game. And the last minute, it turned off, and I literally called their team. In the last minute of this game, I got basically 2/3 of my limbs and half my final hits in the last minute of the game when it turned off. And then after that point, like, I tried to dodge these games because I immediately knew that they're predetermined losses. And it doesn't work. You can't dodge it. You're just going to have to deal with it. Absolutely incredible. Crazy shit, guys. Like, statistically, the chances of me just losing this many games in a row, like 50-50 is normal, right? For you landing a coin flip, assuming SBMM is working properly, you losing a coin flip over and over and over again. It's not going to fucking happen. I'm not playing with the same people. It always throws together randos with me, right? I'm not playing against the same people either. At this point, we're so far along that SBMM should be normalized with whatever I'm at, right? But me losing a coin flip over and over and over, it becomes statistically next to impossible. Not next to impossible, extremely improbable. See this, guys.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
My order is sharp. My mind is sharper. Everything in this place feels so familiar, and yet so strange.
Step aside. We'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong. Are you, like, really the goddess of the underworld?
Why? Would you like a tour? I warn you, entering is easier than leaving.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Vacuum cleaner.
I'd rather make music than do anything else. Except be a superhero.
Out of sight.
Better stop that vehicle.
You're mine.
My shift? No, my shift was up. Why didn't it work? I hit shift. I don't know where the fuck my shift just went.
My hunt can
They've made it halfway. Stop them.
Nothing can truly harm me.
Sayonara. This will do nicely.
There they are. Double KO.
Step aside. Out of sight.
No. Still feels like my crosshair's delayed.
You stop them in their tracks. Be strong together.
I'm back. You're mine.
Assemble!
Grand finale.
Defensive ults. What? How did the Helena not die? How did it miss the swing on the wall roach?
I don't give up. Step aside.
Alright, bro. Makes complete sense. 33 ping, guys. Totally.
Armed and dangerous again!
You're mine.
I just got desync rewound. I had this happen yesterday quite a bit too.
Double KO.
My hunt continues.
33 ping, by the way.
There's still a chance to stop them. I like the cold. They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Farewell.
And desync again.
Healing. Why would I need healing?
Why is there so much desync?
My hunt.
Better stop that vehicle.
These guys aren't even fucking good, but it doesn't matter because they start taking their amounts of damage. Holy shit. Bro, what the fuck is going on in this game?
Much better. Got one.
No escape
My
from
hunt.
hell.
Can you guess what this game's gonna turn out as, guys? I bet it's gonna be a fucking loss. Jesus Christ.
Everybody needs a hit.
Look at this shit. Like, they aren't even good. I just killed a rando because he's walking around the open with basically no HP. Again.
Still a chance to stop them.
This is. You're welcome.
Thanks so much.
She's not taking the right amounts of damage. She was getting healed. I'm taking that into account.
Co-op time.
Like with DDA and EOM, guys, you literally have to be brain dead to lose. It like literally intentionally just rigs the game for these fuckers. Shooting through her, not doing the right amount of damage. They're literally shooting the magic in a corner, guys, and she lasted that long.
In their tracks.
Damage reduction. It literally just gives people damage reduction. Unfucking real. Can you still win these games? For sure. You likely to win these games? Not really. No. And it's going to be at an extreme disadvantage.
I'm ready to
Defensible.
I like the cold.
Watch out, they're headed our way. You get a web, and you get a web, and you get a web.
Sayonara.
All you need to do, guys, is Psylocke is triggering defense vaults. It doesn't matter if you get kills. That's just a bonus if it happens.
This will do not out of sight.
Got one. Uh-huh. Revenge kill.
Farewell. Farewell.
Shooting through him. I don't know why you got pushed off the ledge just now. But I did.
Out of sight.
And they took the med. That's unfortunate.
You're mine.
Stop them in their tracks. Help. So cold.
What a difference.
A nice deep breath.
Do that out of sight.
Wait, what? They didn't follow me! When did they never follow me? What the fuck is that?
Only 60 seconds left.
Oh my god. Yeah, and now it looks like I was BMing him, when that clearly was not actually the case.
Here they come now. 逃がさないわよ。よし。
That means we're doing our job, guys. These guys have literally been fed, literally spoon-fed kills this entire game.
Out of sight. We must observe this location.
Not? Okay.
What a difference.
30 seconds.
That kid's not here.
Sayonara. Mind over matter.
The final 10 seconds.
What? Okay.
Out of sight.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
This is real firepower! You get a weapon, you get a weapon, you get a weapon!
Sayonara.
It's like the fucking simulations listing, guys. We literally just go through a loss streak. I said it's going to be a loss streak based on the fact their shots aren't registering on people. It gives us a win. Why? Why? Is the goal, is the simulation listening to me, guys, and the goal is just to disprove what I say? I don't understand. I'm like a fucking spiteful child. And like the enemy team's pissed off because they're supposed to win that. It literally felt like they're going to win that. I don't understand any of this shit, guys. None of this makes sense. The reason we're having so many problems. We still did. It's not like we were getting carried either. It's not like their teammates brought it to the table or whatever, because we're still actually doing work in the game. But yeah, like first what point 0.0 to 0.1.7, they literally almost capped it. And it's like all of a sudden we could do damage to them again. But like for the first 1.5, like you couldn't touch them. You couldn't do anything. I wish you could actually while you can see stats here, guys, if you look at the replay, I really wish it would actually show you like your damage numbers over time, like a nice graph like they do in League of Legends or RTS games, where you could actually see like the amount of kills over time. And I bet we did absolutely nothing for basically, like I said, first 1.5, and then all of a sudden we could just kill them normally, and just they all died. Of course it did. Get it.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
My order is sharp.
One of the reasons we're playing so much Psylocke is because I know what I can do on Psylocke, and I know when things are broken on Psylocke, so. And they're broken. End of the game, was it? So that was basically 0.1.5, like 0.0 to 0.1.5 was basically the first like minute or 2 minutes of the game. It was extremely fast. And then the rest of it was basically us just holding them at 0.2. And the cart slowly creeping back at that point. Fucking Magic in the bathroom. Magic in the bathroom against 3 people, and they're literally just fucking shooting her in the asshole, and he's like, yeah, whatever, guys, I'm just gonna sit here and swing my sword. And for some reason, she didn't die. Like fucking 15 or 20 seconds just sitting there doing that.
What year is it anywhere? All that matters is now.
Psylocke's sensitive about her timeline. Ask her about her timeline.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the
Looks like she just buffed me? No, she's just throwing at me.
Demons to slay. What are we waiting for? Here they come now.
Where the fuck are my shots going? Where the fuck's my aim going? Alright, so we're back to DDA shit again.
My light can...
It used to feel like you could hit shots too, and they wouldn't register. It feels like there's like an active component that like tries to push your aim away now too, which is really asshole-ish if they're doing stuff like that. Gaslighting, it ruins your muscle memory too. See him warp around at the end there? Can't see it on the kill cam.
I'm back. You're mine. Farewell.
Guaranteed loss again.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
This was the last time.
Was a 3-to-1 ratio where we lose 3 games, lose 2 games, and then win 1. Yesterday was just all losses.
Farewell.
And it was like, it wasn't all losses, it was like that's 7-to-1 ratio or something along those lines.
That's better. Farewell. Hello there, little spiders.
Dude, what the fuck was that desync? I literally got interrupted, and then it desync rewound me to where I was actually my teleport. That looks like a friendly spider web.
This is gonna hurt.
Another spell that has issues with friend or foe colors, like the torch's AoE radius looks very, very similar between friendly and foe. And it shouldn't, but it does. Looks like she's moving faster than normal for some reason.
Reach your wings. You're mine.
Huh. Notice how I didn't use his block at all? Despite the fact because I didn't use my butterflies. Not doing any damage to her. Any damage to the fucking shark.
The legions of hell.
I'm back. You're mine.
You stop them in their tracks.
Out of sight.
Eventually fix that ledge.
It's okay. Admit it. You need me.
Right amount of damage to her now. That's generally what it looks like, guys, when you do the right amount of damage. Okay.
We must get to safety.
Step aside.
The right amount of damage to her. Notice how she just evaporated. That's normal. Do the right amount of damage to him. He also just evaporated. Oh my god, did DDA turn off, guys? Thank god. Now I can kill stuff again. Wow. Crazy. I'm actually a real person. Oh my god, I thought she was going to be alive. Yeah.
Sayonara.
Shooting through him. Still shooting through him. I think it says the Iron Fist does leggy.
I needed that.
Not.
Farewell.
There you go.
Human magic. Locked.
Double KO.
Mind over matter. Farewell.
Got through her. Actually, my shot didn't even come out of my first one. She messed up her first shot. And shifted, but I guess I didn't have a shift up. It came up while I was dead.
Healing.
Reborn once more.
Revenge kill.
I'm ready to put on a show.
Strong to the monsters. That's better. Farewell. You got hurt.
Desync on the Iron Fist.
Farewell.
Just accidentally killed me.
Reborn once more.
Better stop that vehicle.
Again. yeah.
A nice deep freeze. It's the grand finale.
Let's see.
Healing magic. You're mine.
I mean,
Sayonara. What a disgrace.
This is not
possible wall hack.
My hunt continues.
Just could be looking at teammates being dead.
they hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
That's the Jeff.
I needed that.
Okay. Just randomly went through this fucking Doctor Strange and hit me instead.
You're mine.
Shooting through the Iron Fist. Not taking the right amount of damage.
I don't give up. Step aside.
Heavy weapons. Don't see Wolverine go down every day. So long, turret.
Stop them.
You sink. Iron Fist isn't taking the right amount of damage still.
I shall bide my time, but not for long.
I have reawakened.
We're finding our groove.
Step aside.
Don't give him another inch.
Christ, it's like the ultimate character to have desync or like poor hit reg on is literally Iron Fist.
I like the cold.
Sayonara.
Because he warps around normally.
Healing magic.
Makes it next to impossible to actually fucking kill.
Mind over matter.
Do damage to.
Here they come now.
And soul ulted.
It's spider time!
I have step aside.
It's the grand finale! I am ready to put on a show! We are undefeatable!
Sayonara.
Alright. FPS feels like shit too, and I don't know why.
I have step aside. You've paid for
Actually took the right amount of damage for once, which is crazy, because he has an all game. So DDA lost again, as I called at the beginning of the game. It turned off for a little bit, about halfway into the game, and allowed us basically to hold, and then turned back on, and basically we couldn't do anything, we lost. Iron Fist being a prime example of a character that's not taking the right amount of damage. We just walked over our backline halfway into the game. Good, we still did great, guys, and the shitty thing about that is we could have done like 10 times better if the game was actually allowing me to do shots and do damage, but it's not. So, cool. It's like, as I mentioned before, guys, this is the number that it, like, I'm pretty sure this is the number that it normalizes you at, or at me at least, is right around 16 final hits or 16 killing blows, and it's around 12,000 damage. This is always where I end up when DDA's on. It actually looks fine, but we should be assassinating people, and there's plenty of people, including the Iron Fist, which I should have been able to assassinate, and I couldn't. For some strange reason. Gonna let me. Shooting through them, doing half damage. Try giving my computer a restart here, guys. Fucking crazy shit.